You got soft hands, brother. You got soft hands. You ain't never worked a day in your goddamn life. 85 hours a motherfucking day. I'm on my goddamn motherfucking on my job.
Have you guys ever worked a job in your life? Have you ever done chores and earned a small payment from your parents? Have you ever done your bed, clean your room, mop, vacuum, do the dishes, do the laundry, do the yard? Have you guys ever done any of that to earn a little bit of money so that you could then buy whatever you wanted? And imagine what you guys would have spent your money on. Maybe it was a video game at the time. Maybe you just wanted to buy some sweets, buy yourself a soda. Or maybe it was an action figure, a toy, a blaster, Legos maybe. Now, imagine a society that doesn't work and just does whatever the fuck they want to do. In today's video, we're going to check out a chick who rents in her car and just complains about not wanting to work and how she just wants to have everything handed to her.
Put me with the girls who want to be rich. Like, I'm tired of this. Like, I want that black girl luxury. I want to wake up and do anything I want. I want to have my own business. I want to have my own YouTube. I want to have my own everything. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to work for nobody. And it might sound so lazy. Like, people be like, well, what's your dream job? I don't have no dream job. I want to get up and literally do what the fuck I want to do. Eat what I want to eat. Why are we paying for groceries?
Why are we paying for groceries? So you can see right here where she has this attitude while she's in the car that she literally doesn't want to do anything. She just wants to do whatever the fuck she wants to do. And then she closes by saying, why are we paying for groceries? Well, we're paying for groceries because the crops didn't pluck themselves. They didn't just jump out of the ground, did they now? Someone had to go in the fields, plant the seeds, and even before that, someone had to buy the land, then get the seeds, plant those seeds in a specific manner, put them in the ground, water them, and then have to keep eyes on them every day until the season is just right so that the person could then go out there, pick all the crops, take them, clean them, bundle them up together, go to a place where they could sell them, usually a market of some sort, and boom, that's how he makes money. How do you think this works, lady?
Why are we paying for food? I want to get up and take a vacation whenever I want to take a vacation. Like, in reality, I don't even think we really supposed to be working for real. Like, we're not supposed to be doing this. We supposed to be waking up, growing our own food, picking our own, veggies. Like, I'm tired of this. Like, y'all, like, am I the only one? Like, I'm losing hope.
I'm tired of this. I mean, yeah, you can see it right there. She doesn't want to do really anything, which is odd to me because later she talks about she doesn't want to do anything. She doesn't want to have a dream job. Says that she just wants to have a vacation. She just wants to get up and do whatever she wants to do. And my guess is, if I want to be more charitable to this person, is that she probably wants to live a life where she doesn't feel an obligation to do anything. But in order to do that, you need to be able to provide a service to someone. That's how you get a good living in life. That's a manner to live in life, is that if you want to, make money, if you want to make wealth of any kind, you have to provide a service to someone of at least equal value. That's how trade works. You give me something in exchange for something that I want. I'm willing to give up this amount of money, and in return, you mow my lawn, or you get my groceries, or you cook my food, or whatever million bunch of things that there are in the world. Pick your favorite, really. And I can sympathize with this idea also that maybe you've been burnt out at your job, maybe you don't want to work for a crappy boss, and I've certainly decided to quit my job in order to do this full time, which is a story in and of itself, but mainly it involves purpose, and in this video I think that this chick doesn't really have a purpose in life because she doesn't even really go into detail of what it is that she wants to do, whatever she wants to do. She just says, I want to wake up and not have to do anything. But that's clearly not how society works, I was raised with the idea that if you work hard, you will get ahead in life, For us, it was growing up, living in an apartment. For most of my life, I lived in apartments. Now, don't feel bad for me, please don't. I mean, a lot of people do have it worse. But the point is that I grew up with my family having us do the chores and getting paid a single dollar throughout the summer if we were able to do all the chores. And what that meant was that by the time summer was over, we would have, $90, $60, depending on, how short we cut it and if we decided to go on vacation that year. But mainly what that did for us is helped us learn the value of $1. Sure, we were getting ripped off. Sure, we weren't making real money off of it. But the idea that we could finally go at the end of the 2 months, go in and pick our favorite video game, which cost approximately $60 at that time, and go buy a game because we were able to do the chores and learn how to do our chores the way we're supposed to do it. And instill a good amount of pride. You definitely take pride in, like, you know what, I did a good job and then I earned $1, right? But this lady just says, I don't even think we're really supposed to do anything. It's like, girl, I think you lack a purpose in life. And really, that's one of the things that's going to be the ultimate, I guess, life killer, if you want to call it that. Honestly, it's okay if right now, if your situation is that you have to work or you feel like you got to work a job that you don't like. It definitely is a privilege to be able to have a job that pays well, and it takes hard work to get to that point where you get a job that pays well. And moreover, it's a privilege to be able to work a job that you happen to enjoy. Most people don't have a job that they enjoy. They just do it because they happen to have enough set of skills, or they were able to get into that job, and that's what pays the bills, right? So definitely, if you're trying to earn more above that, you have to be able to provide a service to other people. But in order to do that, you have to have a purpose. You have to know what you want to do. And if you don't know what you want to do, that's still fine. You don't have to know immediately what your purpose is. And your purpose can grow, and it doesn't have to be a singular thing. But if you don't know what your purpose is, and you don't want to provide a service to people, and you do want the luxuries of life, that's going to be a little bit difficult to do. I imagine that it'll take you a while to get to where you want to be with the plan you've got right now. The video itself doesn't have that many views, but I see a couple of comments here and there supporting that I don't want to work a job. Trust me, I've been there. I've had days where I haven't wanted to work. I've had other things on my mind, and certainly, health issues and stuff with your family comes up. Life happens, we're all human, right? But trust me, you're going to have to do a little bit better than that if you want to succeed in this life. I am by no means an instructor or life coach or anything like that in general. But what I can share is that definitely if you go in there with a demeanor, a character, if you want to go and get the most money, the best way to do that is to be service-minded. You'll definitely get more out of it than you put in. And that's something I can promise you, very much so.
Stop being a bitch and come on.
Replacing a light bulb can earn $150,000. Only need to work 2 days a year. An annual salary of $300,000 is so easy. But this position is difficult to recruit people because the location for changing the light bulb is on the top of a 600-meter tower. The high tower soars into the clouds. Standing on the ground and looking up, you can't even see the top. The worker without any protective measures. Complete this arduous task with just one condom rope. For every
I could never do this, dude. I would poop my pants, slip, and then fall to my death.
Climbs up. He needs to attach the lanyard to the raised fixing rod above. If he fails to attach due to a mistake or physically weak, he could have died as a result. Want to complete this job? Besides having a heart that is not afraid of death, also need to have a good mindset and a healthy body. Even if you don't have acrophobia, it's also difficult to be competent for this job when you climb to a certain height and pass through the clouds.
It's like having that dream where you feel like you're falling, except this is real life, and if you fall, like it's over. You're basically just like you're just like a human Krabby Patty. You just splattered, just a blob of meat. Ugh.
It seems like you're the only one left between heaven and earth. The scenery is quite beautiful, but you had no time at all. You must replace the light bulb within the specified time, because a round trip takes several hours of time. During this period, you can't eat and can't go to the bathroom either. Wasting time will only put you in a more dangerous position. The more you climb up, the higher the danger factor.
Imagine going up there and you're ready to change the light bulb or whatever the switch is, if it's electronics or whatever. Imagine going up there. You're like, your hands are so sweaty. Your palms, you have like, your gloves have like just a full cup of water just dripping, soaking wet. You grab the part and you drop it. You drop it, boink, and then it falls all the way down. And you're fucked. No way, dude. Oh my gosh. I saw a comment also say, what if you get all the way to the top and then realize you forgot the part? I mean, GG, bro. Like, you might as well jump off. Just jump. It's over.
Cocaine isn't cheap. It's expensive. Gotta make money.